Hello everyone, this is RT Knife and Sword. Again, today I wanted to talk about um, the knife and the sheath for it that I've been doing for the last couple of weeks, like 2 weeks or so. Um, so the idea behind this knife is I want a knife that I can go everywhere with. Not everywhere like in a theater or in the cinema or in the uh, like a fancy restaurant. But a fancy restaurant might be a cool idea, but you know, uh, everywhere, like everywhere. So I can use it and abuse it, and it will cut no matter what. And that little rhyme, uh, nice. Okay, so it's made out of AUS 10 steel, which was heat treated by one of our um, cool heat treaters in Russia. Um, it is uh, also cryo treated. So the Rockwell hardness on this is 60, 61, I believe. Not 60, 61, but 61 precisely. And the handle is made out of the same polycarbonate that I made the sheath out of. And so um, it has a lot of features that I've been thinking of for the last couple years, actually. So one of them is a simple shaped waisted handle, so it tapers a little to the center. Um, so this was influenced by um, some of the works of Mr. James Williams. Like the things that he has been doing with the Sierra KT and with the other different companies. But I don't like the uh, the style of it, where he has like a lot of different grooves in it and a lot of texturing. Um, I don't like all that. Uh, having experience working in butchery, it's not that uh, you have uh, a good grip, but that you have a right grip. So the knife won't slip if you know how to use it properly. And one of the things is when you press onto it, you have to um, put it into your bone structure, as well as uh, where you close your fingers, uh, and all that kind of stuff. So I don't like all the texturing. It's just plain handle, a plain plastic handle with a little bit of you know roughening on it, so it doesn't slip in water, or it does slip a little in the oils, but if you do what you do correctly, it will not slip out off of your hand. So it is sharpened by my friend here in Russia. Uh, his name is Ilya Fligontov. Ilya Fligontov is one of the coolest guys I've ever met. Um, he's a guru in sharpening and knows his stuff very well, and so is hair popping sharp. And it is a what I like to call water drop grind, but you may also call it a convex grind. Yeah, and it has a rounded spine. Yeah, and not rounded clip. So the angles of it are 90 degree and has a little bit of polish. So You can scrape something with it if you want to. And it has um, sharpening choil, uh, an interesting one because I've never done sharpening choil like that. It's done with a Dremel. Where's the focus? It sounded not like focus, but okay. I'll just okay. So the sheet that I made for it is also made out of polycarbonate and with the um, leather core to protect the edge of the blade and the ulti clip that I like very much. To wear a knife. I use it almost on every single knife that I own um, to carry around. When I'm not carrying it, I like to put it down. Okay, so the overall length I believe is like 30 centimeters, with the blade being um, 17 and a half centimeter, which is I don't know how much it is in inches, but I think it is 7 inches precisely. Yeah, and the handle is like a 4.5 inches, so it's not that long. It just fits my hand correctly, and uh, it is uh, it tapers from the spine to the edge, uh, very in a very shallow uh, cross section, which makes um, for a very cool cutting power. It cuts it cuts very very good. Okay, so I don't know what to like a lightsaber or that kind of stuff. I don't like all that comparisons, but it cuts very very well. Uh, Very good quality cutting, and it has not so much reinforced, but still a good tip uh, for thrusting capacity. And so, in that way, if you uh, you know mm, uh, if you shear the clip off, it will look just as well as the Japanese themed Tantos with a very narrow blade. So it penetrates okay, not as good as uh, Osoraku Zukuri style blades or that kind of stuff, but it penetrates okay. It will go through uh, the tactical vest or uh, the jackets and bones and rib cage and all that kind of stuff. So, and um, what I also wanted to say about it is that um, I've come to the idea that knife um, should be universal, multi-purpose. But multi-purpose does not mean that it has to conclude, uh, all different elements to it that, like the saw in the spine and like pry bar on the tip and screwdriver or skull crusher at the end. No, but multi-purposes, I mean, it has to cut everything that it has to cut, and it has to cut it good, like meat and uh, vegetables and wood or uh, other hard materials. And I think convex grind is uh, convex grind or water drop grinds make up for the best multi-purpose cutting tool. And so Uh, Overall, it's a very roughly made knife, but not because uh, I like the roughness, but because I just don't want to finish it like very precisely and all that kind of stuff because I could go break it, if I have to. It's just a working tool that I can have have with me everywhere. Okay, I think that's it on that knife. Thank you guys. Let me know what you think. Goodbye.